the Spirit, the breath of God. God lives in all of us, giving us exactly what we need when we need it. Galatians 5:22-23 declares, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law." We must understand that patience is developed within this. And we must understand that we must become one with everything around us, giving us a still mind to think, knowing that we have the eye in us that creates a vision to see further than these eyes, but we must dig deep, allowing us to feel, see, and enjoy what we're looking and building with our intelligent mind, using our 6 higher faculties that we were given at birth, but nobody ever talks about. We need to think about reason, will, memory, perception, intuition, and imagination, activating our inner sense. It's so naturally. It is, if it's used properly, in fact, we will be living the life that we desire within us, creating a well of enjoyment without worries, without distractions, a fulfilled life. Our soul's urge that delights us and develops the passion and the fire to develop our gifts within us. See, giving no way for boredom or not allowing us to think we don't want to exist in this beautiful world, but pretty much live by our design. You and I are God's highest form of creation. Genesis 1:26-27 states, "And God said, let us make man in our own image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth on this earth." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created them. See, there's power, and it brings joy to me because, see, you must understand that we were created to take dominion over our lives and co-create what we envision, what we have as our dreams, that is sitting inside of us waiting for it to come out from a 360 degrees angle. There's power, I'm telling you. There's so much power if you start digging deep. Stop complaining and start creating. Within us, there's galaxies. It's strength to subdue and take and enjoy life the way we want it. But many of us are just living limiting ourselves as humans. Design yourselves as God gave us this design within us, knowing there's greatness. For a minute, just hold a thought in your mind. Use your intelligent mind to create the pictures that you see, allowing yourself to be fulfilled with life. Listen, stir up and start sprinkling that glow on everything around you. Fixing within, out, help adjust the way you want to think. Individually, creating your gift inside of you. The vision that brings more than hope. Proverbs 18:16. A man's gift makes room for him. Design yourselves the way God created us to. Stop forcing yourself to do things that you don't even know what you're doing. Create them. See them. Start creating them. Take action. Use your energy to develop the skills that are in us instead of trying to find it outside you. Make room for your gift. Galatians 9:10 says, wherever your hand finds to do, do it with might. Your soul is urging you to take advantage of what God has given us with persistence, with gentleness. Don't rush yourself. Take your time if you have to, but don't stop. Move diligently. Use strategies. Make goals in your life and persevere these goals, piercing yourself with motivation, and go forward and stir the gifts of God within you. 2 Timothy 1:6. Wherefore I put thee in the remembrance that thou stir up the gift of God, which is in thee by putting on hands, applying your hard work if you have to, not giving up and not giving in. Stronghold yourself. The will within you gives and makes room for you. Focus your attention where is needed. The will give you the strength to move forward. The I within is God's view within us, co-creating here on earth. Our gift within us brings wealth in our lives. Proverbs 17:8. A gift is a precious stone in the eyes of him that hath it. Whatsoever it turneth, it prospers, bringing riches to delight in our lives. Breath of the Spirit of God allows us to breathe. Action 17:28. And it says, for in him we live and move and have being. As certain also of our own poets have said, for we are also his offspring. Listen up. Spirit, that soul urge will guide us, giving us truth on the way it should feel inside, letting it all that doesn't matter go and allowing God to take form and place in us. We mustn't become dismayed. Spirit is the governor of this world, and we must understand that he wants to rebuild us, restore us, renew us, refreshing us with the insights of love, patience, learning that we were given reason, will, perception, memory, intuition, and imagination, moving with a plan in hand. I just become so excited. This makes me know that there's no room for failure. God's team is a winning team, and that excites me. We must enable ourselves to rejoice and give power to our visions. Stick to the utmost gratitude, thanking the universe, God, and receive it right then and there. Learn to relearn and unlearn the things which do not serve us anymore. Dreams only happen with our eyes wide open. Dig deep. Identify your soul. Identify who you are. Your visions bring goals, plans. Discover the key points to overcome obstacles in your way, to live as you were created by design, not fighting the opposed direction. Become alive. Receive the goodness that your soul urges you to have. It's a gift for us. And we must understand that God is grateful and thankful